lovelies, and a huge welcome back to Stace Does Travel, and a huge welcome to day 2 of my Disneyland Paris trip. The Disney Music Festival is officially kicking off today. We did have a soft opening yesterday and lots of previews, and it was the most phenomenal day. So I am so looking forward to seeing everything again today and seeing everything that I missed yesterday too. There's so many things I didn't actually get to see just because there was so much going on, so I missed quite a lot of things. So very much looking forward to seeing everything that the Disney Music Festival has to offer. I am actually starting my day over in Walt Disney Studios though, just because I want to check out the construction over there. I might get a few rides in if I want to, and then I probably will head into Disney Village because the new Lego store opens today, as does Deco by Disney, the brand new homeware store, so I might go check those out and see how they're looking. And then I'll be heading into Disneyland Park for probably the rest of the day. I have already decided I am skipping fireworks tonight purely because I'm knackered, not gonna lie. I've had about 5 hours of sleep. Fireworks are at 10:40 tonight, and it's a Saturday. I just don't want the post fireworks try and get out the park with everyone on a Saturday night. That just doesn't sound like my idea of a good time right now. But I am going to stay until the Grand Orchestra finale, and I'll watch that again. Well, hopefully we are due a fair bit of rain later on, so I'm really hoping it doesn't affect too much entertainment and that I do get to see the finale again, because it was just the most phenomenal show I think I've ever seen. Like, genuinely, it was so good. So yes, that's the plan. Studios, Village, Disneyland Park, and hopefully the rain doesn't appear. I don't know, we are due a lot of it and a nasty storm at 7 PM and the finale's at 7:30, so we'll see. I've got my umbrella and I have got a poncho in my bag just in case. But we'll see what happens with the weather, but I'm excited either way. I'm going to see as much entertainment as I can as early as possible in the day before the rain does hit. And I'm so excited to take you guys along for the ride again. The Disney Music Festival is just so good. They've done such a good job with them. So impressed by Disneyland Paris. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Like so good. Also, if I'm looking a little bit red, I don't know how it's coming up on the camera. I'm very sunburned, I'm not gonna lie. I was an idiot yesterday and I brought sun cream on the trip with me, and I looked at it yesterday morning and thought I must put that sun cream in my bag. You think I put the sun cream in my bag? So yeah, I'm looking a little bit pink and a little bit red today, but I've plastered sun cream on and it is in my bag today just in case. But this is your reminder, if the sun is out, put your damn sun cream on. But it is what it is. Like I say, it's not painful or anything, and like I say, it doesn't look that bad on this camera, so I'm hoping it doesn't look as bad as I think it does. But yeah, this is your reminder, put your sun cream on, kids. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I just feel very lucky to be here. I said this again in yesterday's vlog. I had a bit of a moment actually where I was just like, this is my life now. Like, I get to come to Disney as often as I do, and it's just phenomenal. I just feel very lucky and very grateful that this is my life now. But yeah, shall we go to Disney? Good morning from Walt Disney Studios. Well, not quite, I'm just walking up to the entrance now. There's like hardly anyone here again. Like, this happened yesterday when there was like 10 people in front of me, and it's happened again. There's like maybe 20 people at the gates, and it is literally 2 minutes past 8 and the park's open in half an hour. Normally, back in the day, this would be chaos, absolute chaos. But this does mean maybe now I'll run to Crush's Coaster, because I wasn't going to because I hate the queues for it, but now treat myself, why not? There's hardly anyone here. Love it. Oh, I'm excited now. Yeah, let's go to Crush's Coaster. Well, as long as it hasn't got a delayed opening, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated. The most beautiful entrance. I'm going to be so sad when this is rethemed to Disney Adventure World, but I'm sure it'll be still as magical. We are into Walt Disney Studios, and you can see all of the crazy people who are running to Crush's Coaster. Like, they should do it what they do in Walt Disney World and like guide people through, but here it's just a free-for-all and I hate it. Interestingly, some of the running people are going to Avengers Campus. Why? Are they going to go and do Web Adventure? I don't think that's worth running for. Some people went to Tower of Terror, some people have gone to Avengers Campus. Most people are going to Crush's Coaster like me. But people be crazy. Like, absolutely, like, people are literally, why are you running? You're going to get on the ride like 30 seconds earlier and you're just going to be knackered. It's just so pointless. Oh, sorry, I've just noticed the walls are gone. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Let me turn you around. Look at all that open space. Wow. Animation celebrations all uncovered too. Look at all this walkway. This looks amazing. Lush, love it. There are still a lot of construction walls though. I will give you a little tour of the construction later. But yeah, it's looking a lot better than it was, but this is where I'm going. Over to Crush's Coaster for the first ride of the day. I'm all done with Crush's Coaster. That was so much fun, and I was on and off in 20 minutes, which is so good. I also really annoyingly didn't realise the single rider line was actually open because it didn't have a wait time, so I assumed it was closed. But when I actually got into like the show building, there's loads of people in the single rider line, and I was like, oh damn it, I could have gone there. But it probably didn't, you know, it wouldn't have saved me that much time, so it only took me 20 minutes, so happy days. I'm now going to wander down to Ratatouille because that's posted at 5 minutes, and a lot of the rides aren't actually open at the moment. There's only 4 rides open currently. I think it's Crush's Coaster, Terra, Web Adventure and Ratatouille. That's all that seems to be open at the moment. I don't know if maybe they've stopped opening some rides for extra magic hour. I don't mind, it's no bother. By the time I sort of lap around these rides, minus Terra, then, you know, the rest of the park should be open then, so fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm going to have a little wander down to Ratatouille, have a little ride on there, might nose in the shop, and then I'll probably head to Avengers Campus and have a little nosy at the newly unveiled like plaza bit that all the walls come down around on my way. So yeah, let's go to Ratatouille.
Pour le dîner.
Hein? Vous n'aurez pas idée là? Coco vin? Non. C'est pour un une seconde.
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it! Vous serez toujours les bienvenus, chers amis. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Middle.
Single rider lines are so underrated. I literally walked straight onto that ride, didn't have to wait a second. I literally got to like the turnstile and the cast member was like, number 5. And I was like, oh, sick, cool, thank you. And I rode with this really cute little British family and it was their first ever ride on there. And I was like, oh, you guys sit in the front. I'll go in the back row, it's no bother. And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, honestly, I was like, I've done this ride loads of times and I was like, it makes me a bit motion sick, so I'm quite happy to sit in the back. And they were like, oh, okay. She was like, that's very kind of you. And then afterwards she was like, oh, thank you so much. She was like, that was lovely. And I was like, honestly, you're more than welcome. I was like, I've done this ride so many times, I don't care. Like, I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. So that was really cute. I just thought they were just like a nice little family and it was just like a nice little moment. I'm glad I could pixie dust them a little bit. And then just having a wander through a very, very quiet Toy Story Playland. There's no one about. Great. Well, I mean, there's no one about because all the rides are closed, but yeah. But yeah. So some pretty heavy construction going on in Toy Story Playland, purely because this is going to be the brand new walkway down to Disney's Adventure World, so you can probably just about see Jessie's head over the top of there. So there is a Jessie and a Woody like statue that's going to be leading the way into Toy Story Playland from Disney Adventure World. So we've got construction walls all the way around Toy Story Playland up until the parachute drop ride, which is currently closed. But yeah, it goes all the way around, so you can't see any of Disney Adventure World. I actually love Extra Magic Hour because it's just like so quiet. Like, there's a lot of bodies around, but it just feels very calm. And it's not like the salmon that we're going to have in probably about half an hour or so when the day guests are allowed in. But if you are coming to Disneyland Paris, I'd really recommend looking into an on-site hotel so you do get extra magic hour, or get an annual pass like me, but they are expensive and that's quite the dedication. You have to come quite a lot of times in order to make an annual pass worthwhile. I'm definitely going to make mine worthwhile, but it is a big commitment to do so. But yeah, extra magic hour is honestly so worth the money. I'm just coming up to Crush's Coaster again. It's gone down. It's a good job I got on it when I did, because it's now currently closed with a queue that is out the door. I'm so glad I got on it this morning, and that I now don't have to wait in a ride that's closed. Happy days. The Animagique Theatre is also having a bit of construction. It's having a bit of a refurb, so it's got loads of construction walls around it right now. This little walkway is open and there's a brand new mural right at the back that we can just about see. And they have got rid of the studio number at the top as well, because they're obviously re-theming Walt Disney Studios into Disney Adventure World. But yeah, some lovely construction walls, but I do think they come down in a couple of days. I think it's April 21st they come down, and today is April 19th. So hopefully they'll be gone in a few days. And then, shock horror, more construction walls. So these walls are actually blocking off Studio One / World Premiere. That is reopening May 12th, I want to say. But yeah, Studio One is no more. We do have World Premiere with the D on top, and they are doing a lot of construction behind there. They've got a beautiful mural that's going on. They put some lovely pictures up. The Walt and Mickey statue, I believe, has been returned but not uncovered. But yeah, this is all completely still blocked off. But hopefully we'll be opening in the next couple of weeks, which I'm looking forward to seeing. One big change though is that all of this is now open. You can walk straight through it. It's amazing. This used to be walled off. I think the walls came down maybe last weekend. So it's fab to have this area of the park back. It really does open it up quite a lot. And we've got a beautiful view of Frozen. I'll show you in a minute. But I love this little statue. They're so cute. It literally adds to the park so much, and it's a gorgeous little photo spot. Look at that. So with some walls being removed, I really hope you can see this okay on the camera. We have got a beautiful view of the world of Frozen. You can see some of like the houses in the land, you can see the North Mountain, you can see a lot of scaffolding where they're still building, but it is looking real good. It's so nice to be able to see it as well, just to give it like scale for context, because it's so hard to figure it out from like the concept art and from where it's been like miles away, but it's now like right there. Mental. But I'm really looking forward to that opening. Hopefully this time next year it might be open, fingers crossed. So while there is still a lot of construction going on in the parks, a lot of it is actually looking a lot better than it has been, and especially once the Animagique Theatre gets uncovered, that'll reduce a lot of those walls as well, so that'll really open up that walkway, which I'm really looking forward to, because Studios just feels very like close with the construction walls. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the park when it's more uncovered. But yeah, it's made a lot of progress just in the last couple of months. Like, you know, 3-4 months ago, the walls were absolutely everything was covered, but now like there's breathing room and there's space, and it's such a nice change. It's lovely. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more Studios progression over the next couple of months. I'm now just heading to Avengers Campus via Tower of Terror, just because I need the loo. So I'm going to go to the loo, and then I'm going to wander into Avengers Campus, see what's going on. Hopefully some characters are out and about, but we'll see. Probably not going to do Web Adventure. I don't really rate it that much, to be honest. And it's probably got a massive queue, and I don't fancy that right now. And then hopefully Flight Force will open soon, so I'll jump on there too. And then, yeah, see where the day takes us. Might just head into the village after that, I'm not sure. I'll let you know. Let's head into Avengers Campus. I honestly love this land so much. It is such a welcome addition to this park, honestly. Like what they had here before when they had Armageddon and Rock and Roller Coaster, it just didn't fit. But this Avengers Campus is just, it's perfect. It's integrated into the park so well. It's added like a bit of life into this park as well. So I think it's a very welcome addition. I very much enjoy it. I love the theme, and I'd love to see it expanded one day. That would be incredible, because they are expanding the one in Disneyland California at the moment, which is awesome. But I would love to see an expansion of our little Avengers Campus here at Walt Disney Studios. Just popped into the Avengers Campus shop, and every time I see this t-shirt I really want to get it, but I'm pretty sure it's like €36, and I just don't want to pay that for a t-shirt. Yeah, €36. I'm just, stupid money. Even with my discount, that's still stupid money. It's just, but it is cute. Maybe one day. Show you a little bit of what's in this store. They've got Some really cute stuff in here. Lots of Captain America. A whole lot of Groots. They've got lots of like interactive things for web adventures, like web shooters and power bands and all of that fun stuff that can get you more points in the ride. They of course have the spider bots. These have been very popular over the years. I see lots of people with them. Those are really cool. Personally I wouldn't buy one, but you know, good choice for your kids. Again, more Spider-Man stuff because we are in the shop that is also the exit of Web Adventure. More Spider-Man stuff. More Spider-Man stuff. More Spider-Man stuff. Yeah, it's a cute little shop. It's a very small, but it's cute. There's not much going on the campus right now, but Wasp has just come out to do a little meet and greet, so that's fun. I'm not a meet and greet kind of girly, so I'm just gonna bypass that. And I'm gonna go and have a little ride on Flight Force, which is literally just opened. It opened at 9:30 with the with the day guests. So I'm gonna go and jump in a single rider queue and hopefully be on and off, because it didn't look like too many people have gone up here yet. That's me all done in Avengers Campus. I had a little sit down, wait to see if anything happened. It did not. Had a little ride on Flight Force, went in a single rider queue. It took maybe 10 minutes if that. And now I'm just heading out. Had a lovely little time though. I do like Avengers Campus. I think now it is almost 10 o'clock. And I think I'm going to go and see Together at 11:05. So, sorry, I'm just trying to get this person's photo. So I need like to kill half an hour or so. So I'm going to go and see what the rides in Toy Story Playland are looking like. I might go and like have a little sit down the parachute drop, have a nosy at the construction if I can. And then yeah, I'll go and see Together. We can't actually film in Together, so I will have to put you down for that. They still haven't lifted the no filming rule, unfortunately. I'd love to show you it, but it is a phenomenal show. There's probably some bootlegs on YouTube if you want to Google it and go and find them. But it's an amazing show and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I was going to miss it this trip, but it's not on for my trip in 2 weeks' time because it's having a break for quite a long time actually. I think it's quite a few months. So I thought I'm going to have to see it now because otherwise I'm going to miss it so much. It's like my favourite show at Disneyland Paris. So yes, that's the plan. I'll wander on Toy Story Playland, see if there's any rides I can hop on quickly, and then we'll go and see Together. It's so nice having this walkway in front of Tower Terror back. It just opens up the park so much, so instead of everyone funneling through the middle, we can actually walk past Tower Terror down this way now. And you get a cool little view of Toy Story Playland, so you can see the parachute drop, and you can probably just about see RC Racer through the trees. And then obviously Buzz Lightyear is just down there, waiting for us to enter. Also got some new concept art for the new Tangled Spin ride that is coming. I can't remember what it's called, maybe Rapunzel's Royal Spin, something along those lines. So yeah, looking forward to that ride as well. And we have just had a new Up ride. Disney's first ever Up ride is coming to Disneyland Paris, so it's going to be like a flying carousel. So I'm looking forward to that. It is going to be a nice little addition to Disney's Adventure World. So yeah, something to look forward to, something new. That was a cute little ride on the parachute drop. I unfortunately did not have a view of the construction, but I did have a nice view of Walt Disney Studios and also a little bit of Disneyland Park, so that was nice. I've still got like almost an hour until Together because I thought that was going to take a lot longer than it did. But what I'm going to do is go into Animation Celebration and go and have a look. So they've got a small scale model of Disney Adventure World in there that actually opened today. So I'm going to go and have a look at that. And I think it'll be like a nice way to get like an overview of the new Disney Adventure World and sort of the scale of things, because it's very hard from concept art to understand how everything's going to merge together. So I'm quite excited to see this, but I will show you once I get there in just a minute.
Moi je vais le parcours, moi je trouve le parcours. Donc techniquement on est dedans, on passerait dans les bâtiments, on passe par là, on descend par là, on descend par là. Ok, donc ça j'ai la fin, mais j'ai pas le début. On rentre là. Paramètres de chiffre libre.
Well, that was bloody cool. Like, I I can't get over the scale of the expansion. It's literally going to double the size of the park. Like, I knew it was going to be big, I didn't think it was going to be that big. Like, it just looks beautiful, like the walkways, the new restaurant, the new Rapunzel ride, the Up ride, of course Arendelle World of Frozen. It all looks incredible, and they even had the scale of the Lion King land that is coming to Disneyland Paris in 2027, I want to say, maybe even later, I can't remember, they haven't actually started building it yet. But it's incredible to see what they're actually working towards and what we're going to have hopefully this time next year, if not a little bit later. But that's incredible, and the fact they made that tiny small scale model so detailed was just phenomenal. I just loved seeing what there is to look forward to at Disney Adventure World next year. Wow, I'm really glad they did that. And there's also hardly anyone in there because it's really tucked away, because Animation Celebration's not actually open just yet, so Olaf's not out yet, nor I can't remember what it's called, like the Animation Academy, that's not actually opened yet. So you don't actually know that it's there. So I sort of walked in and I was like, is it closed? Like, am I allowed to be in here? But then I spotted a few people, so I went in. Oh, they've literally just put a sign out for the Animation Academy now. I might go do that if it's just starting. I'll kill a bit of time before together, but will it kill too much time before we put together? Decisions. I'll let you know. I'm going to see what time it starts. The Animation Academy doesn't start for another 15 minutes, and Together is in 45, so I think that's probably going to be pushing it. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go back towards the front of the park and go and have a little look through the shop, because that'll kill a quarter of an hour. And then I'm just going to get into the queue for Together so I can get a good spot. It's always such a busy show Together, like people queue up from like an hour before, sometimes people queue for the show after the one that's currently on, sometimes it's just absolutely nuts. But yeah, I think that's the plan. Go and have a little mosey through the shops, see if there's anything new in there, which there probably won't be, and then we'll go and see Together. Director Goofy is out meeting and greeting. He's having a right of a time. Love that. I went to the shops and it's very much the same merch as in every other single shop in Disneyland Paris, so I wasn't in there very long. But Spider-Man is out in Avengers Campus, so I'm going to go and see what he's up to. And then I'll probably just go and get in the queue for Together. I've got about 35 minutes to go. There are people already queuing outside, so by the time I go and say hello to Spidey, it should be time to get in the queue. Oh, well, he was there. I think he's just left. Either that or he's going down to like the lower bridge bit. Let's find out.
See you later.
Right, it is time for Together. I'm so excited to watch this. I'm going to put you away, I'm going to enjoy the show, and I'm going to catch you on the flip side. That's me heading out of Walt Disney Studios for the day, and probably for the trip, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to go back again. There's too much going on in the main park that I don't want to miss out on. But now I am going to head into Disney Village, just have a little nosy in the new stores, and I'm debating grabbing some lunch somewhere in here, because by the time I get back to the main park it's going to be like prime time lunchtime, and prime time lunchtime in Disneyland Park is like the Hunger Games. There's just people everywhere, people push and shove you out of the way to get food. Even like mobile order gets busy, so I might grab lunch in the village. I'm going to see if there's anything I fancy. There's not many options these days and I don't want to sit down, I just want to grab and go. Might get like an early sandwich or something, I don't know, see how I feel. But no, I'm going to have a little wander through the village, check out the new Lego store, check out Deco by Disney, which I'm really excited about, and then potentially lunch here, potentially lunch in the park. I'll keep you posted. But Together was really good. I absolutely adore that show. It's just the best. And I actually love the fact that you can't use your phone in there, because it makes you actually watch the show and appreciate it, whereas other times if you're like filming or taking pictures, like it distracts from the show. So I actually quite like the fact that they don't let you do that. And they are really strict about it. Like somebody was filming and a cast member immediately went down with like a torch, shone it in their face and like tapped like a board that said no phones. So if you are going to see Together and you think, oh, I'm going to just like film it on the sly, no you're not. They see you, they see everything. But I absolutely loved it and I'm really glad I got to see it again, because I'm pretty sure it is on break for my next trip, so I'll have to double check that information. But I'm pretty sure Mickey and the Magician comes back on April 21st, so 2 days time, the day after I leave. No, the day after I leave. What's the date? I don't even know. Don't know what date it is. And then I think when Mickey and the Magician comes back together, takes a break. So there tends to always be like a show on break at Disneyland Paris because the cast work hard, they need a break. So yes, very glad I got to see it. And now we're just heading into the village. In a rather turn of events, I will not be going into the Lego store because there's like 300 people waiting and they all have bunny ears on, which is odd. I will see if I can go in Deco with Disney. No, Deco by Disney. Oh no, because there's like 200 people waiting for that too. Oh, there's less people. Shall I risk it for a chocolate biscuit? Decisions. Okay, we are in Deco by Disney. Let's see if we can find any exclusive stuff, see if there's anything new. There is! Oops, sorry.
Elle est belle. Attention, le seul livre qui est intéressant, with that. Mais les deux en fait.
I love that little Rapunzel figure. They've got some really lovely stuff in here actually. Some stuff I've like not seen before. But it's really cute. This is not new, but I do love it. I already have this mug right here. I already own it. Oh, these are lovely. Wow. There's like loads of different themed sections. So this is all Minnie Mouse. And then over there we have Sleeping Beauty and also Nightmare Before Christmas. Then all the classic like Disney homeware you can get in most of the stores. This is all really cool stuff. It's nice to see some new things too. And I've had my eye on this for so long, but it's €50, which doesn't feel worth it to me. This is cool though. It's like a nice coffee table book. All the Mickey Mouse gear. A lot of this you can get in other stores. Some of it is new though. They've got some really lovely Mickey and Minnie figurines. Very expensive, but very lovely. Oh, and also a giant gold Stitch. What everyone wants in their house. And some lovely artwork too. It's amazing. Naturally, there's a whole section dedicated to Stitch. There's a really nice Beauty and the Beast section too. I'm all done in Deco by Disney. It was fine. It's a bit of a boring store. That sounds awful, but like it was really plain. Like they've got some new stuff though, which is good. But it was just a bit meh. Do you know what I mean? Like I was expecting like wow, after seeing Disney Style and Disney Glamour, I was like this is going to be amazing, and it was very average. It's lovely and it's amazing to have a home store at Disneyland Paris. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not complaining. Oh, is Disney Style not open? I was going to go in Disney Style. Oh. That's disappointing, okay. Sorry, I've got completely distracted by that. It's completely thrown me. I was going to go in there. Oh no, there's people in there. Maybe it is open. I don't know, I'll go find out. But yeah, it's a nice addition. I'm sure the Lego store's great. I'm not getting in the queue for it. There's genuinely about 300 people in it and I'm not doing that. But no, it's a nice addition and it looks great with like the new Disney Village decor. It's just a little bit boring. They could have done a bit more to jazz the place up. It's literally like plain inside, and then obviously all the homeware bits are scattered around, but there is some new stuff which was nice. I did eye up a little Rapunzel figurine which was lovely, but I have no way of getting that home right now. There are some new mugs as well. The Cheshire Cat one was my favourite one, but yeah, some lovely new stuff. And now I'm just going to head into Disney Style for a little mosey, maybe pop into Disney Glamour and then think about lunch.
okay, I've just had my little wander through Disney Style and Disney Glamour. They were both so quiet because the new stores are open and everyone's in there, which was lovely. I was literally just having a look because some of my friends wanted the sauce for a Mickey fleece. They do not have any. So that was that. But I think I've decided I'm going to go to Earl of Sandwich for lunch just because it's a bit calmer out here than in the parks. Just because I know that if I go back in the park to try and get lunch, it's going to take me 20-30 minutes to get lunch. I'll probably have nowhere to sit down, whereas here I can just chill for a little bit, which I think I need. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of lunch in Earl of Sandwich and then I'm going to head into Disneyland Park, and I need to make a plan of action for all the music festival stuff. I have no idea what time anything's kicking off anymore, so I need to make a little plan of action, I think. But first of all, lunch. I've got my lunch. I went to Earl of Sandwich and I got an Italian, so it's basically like Italian meats, mozzarella and tomato. I'll show you now. I am all fed and watered and I've had a lovely sit down. I sat there for like probably just over half an hour and just existed for a while, and it was delightful. I'm in the process of trying to upload Goofy's Imaginary Orchestra to my YouTube channel, but the Wi-Fi ain't Wi-Fi-ing and my data ain't data-ing. It literally took pretty much all night last night to upload 3 videos, so I'm really struggling to get content out, but it is what it is. I'm just holding my phone keeping YouTube open so that I hopefully will upload. It is on 64%, so it is getting there, and I only started it 45 minutes ago or so. So it's only a 6-minute video though, so that's probably why it did not take very long. Anyway, you don't care about that. Yes, all fed and watered. Earl of Sandwich was lovely. I do think it's a little bit overrated because it's basically just a Subway but more expensive. So it was, I think it was £8.60 for a 6-inch sandwich, and it was lovely, don't get me wrong. Like, it was a really lovely sandwich, but for £8 I'm like, could have got a Mickey sandwich. But I didn't want to go into the parks and battle through the crowds. So it was a nice breather away from everything, to be honest. But now I'm heading back into Disneyland Park. I'm going to go and see Moana and her musicians in about 45 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to go see Timon's Matadance. And then after that, it's to be decided. I definitely need to see Rapunzel and Flynn. That's probably going to be a little bit later now. It'll probably be about 5 o'clock because everything happens around the same time. So it's hard to try and squeeze everything in. But where there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, that's my 3 priorities today. Is Moana, Timon and Rapunzel and Flynn, because I haven't seen any of those. And weather providing, hopefully the Grand Orchestra finale. I would really like to see that today. I just loved it yesterday. And then I'm probably just going to head out, to be honest. I think I need a relaxing evening. I would quite like an evening to sort all of my content out, I'm not going to lie. My camera is almost at max storage and my phone is almost at max storage, so I just need like a couple of hours to just sort everything out, like upload everything to YouTube so I can delete them. But it is fine, it is what it is. You never know, maybe I'll have a burst of energy and I'll stay for fireworks. No, I won't. I'm lying. But we shall see. Oh, my child. So yes, heading back into Disneyland Park now. I'm going to go and see Moana. I might try and get like a little snack or something somewhere. I know I've just had lunch, but I quite fancy like something sweet, like an ice cream or something. It isn't probably warm enough for ice cream, it is getting there. But I just fancy a little something, so we'll see if I can find a snack along the way. Just heading on down towards the Disneyland Hotel, and there are some random walls that have appeared. More construction walls, not even inside the park or inside the village. Outside in Fantasia Gardens, just to ruin the vibe, just that little bit more. I wonder what they're doing, because it's quite a big section. Interesting. Very interesting. If they're gone by tomorrow, I'll let you know, but if not, I'll have to keep an eye on socials and see what's going on. Mickey Mouse, This is what that woman in W.H. Smith sung to me the other day. What a legend. You saw my day one, no, not my day one, my travel day vlog. You'll know all about the absolute angel that I encountered in W.H. Smith. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it because it's really cute. I'm just heading back down to the Disneyland Park now. About to go through the entrance. It's looking a little bit busy, but that's okay. I might actually scoot around the side. Yeah. So a little tip for you. So where the actual Disneyland Park entrance is, where you walk underneath the hotel, where the main turnstiles are, you can absolutely do that. But it is quite often busy because people don't know you can go around the side. So I'm going to go around the side and hopefully the turnstiles will be on. Otherwise, I've just wasted some steps. But 9 times out of 10, they leave the turnstiles on the sides so people can get in from like the Disneyland Hotel and stuff. So let's go find out. Success. There is literally 3 people here. And down the middle, there was probably about 100. Love it. It is a busy day in the kingdom. There's a lot of people around. But it is a Saturday, and it is Easter weekend, so makes sense. But I'm still allowed to not be happy about the fact that my park is full of people. But it is what it is, can't be helped. I'm just moseying my way down to Adventureland. And I'm gonna go and see Moana and her musicians. Starts in about 40 minutes, so I probably will be quite early. But, sorry, keep eating my hair. But I would rather get there early and get a really good spot and then be able to film it for you guys and for YouTube and for the rest of the world. So yeah, just heading down to Adventureland now. In this festival, honestly, I don't know where they find these people, but they're all so bloody talented. It was a bit chaotic at the end, and all like the kids got involved, but it was a really good show up until that point, because it was just everyone was just shoving their kids like forward into like the show, and like it was just a bit chaotic. But it was a really nice show. Again, probably one and done for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was good, but it was nothing special. Like the other ones, some of the other ones I've seen, like Minnie's Marching Band and Goofy's Imaginary Orchestra, I'd happily go and see them again. But that one, probably a one and done for me. Where is this camera trying to look at? Excuse me, I'm over here. Hello, bear with. Sorry about that, the camera was trying to look at someone else, but I've got it on track now, so it shouldn't look at anyone but me. But yeah, really good show, I did enjoy it. Again, short and sweet, it was probably about 15 minutes, but I think 15 minutes is all that I needed. I think anything longer and it would have been a bit like, And also they really need to put a mic on Moana. I couldn't hear a word she was saying, and I was only in the 3rd row. Couldn't hear it at all. But I did notice she was speaking English, which is interesting, so that means the full show was in English from what I could gather. So that is good that they are catering to us Brits. And the Americans, of course, and the Americans. And whoever else speaks English in the world. Shouldn't discriminate. But yeah, cute little show. But again, probably a one and done. I'm now heading towards Timon's Matadance. That doesn't start for another 40 minutes. But after judging how busy Moana was, I think getting here 40 minutes early is not a bad thing. Although it sounds like it's already going on. Have I got my times wrong? Or is there one before the one? Oh yeah, this track really works, doesn't it? Come on now, bear with. I don't know know what this camera's trying to look at today. Even with track on, it's like, ooh, shiny. So let's do it again. Track me. Track me. Yeah, there's already a show going on, so I think I'm just gonna hub over here. And then hopefully when that ends, everyone will clear out and I should be able to get a good spot. So I'm just gonna chill here for 5 minutes. When I get back in frame. But no, I'm glad I saw Moana, but again, probably won't bother seeing it again now. I mean, I'm running out of time at this rate, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna get done today. Hopefully a fair bit, but we shall see.
Matadance! Tom-toms and Matadancers, it's time to dance!
Hello everybody, how you doing? Bonjour à tous. What's up? Ça va? Are you ready to dance? Tout le monde est prêt à danser?
Wow, I'm impressed! Oh, sorry, just a bit hungry.
Laissez-nous passer. Pardon, oui, voilà, bonjour. Salut, ça va? Pumba, tadam, merci d'avoir gardé la boutique.
Timon, salut. Voilà. Laissez-vous bercer. Regardez les constellations. Laissez-vous bercer par la douce brise d'un soir d'été.
Pumba!
Sorry.
Bref, la vie sans souci, c'est facile. Il vous suffit d'apprendre la Matadance. Matadance, c'est 3 éléments. Matadance is 3 different elements. Du rythme avec les boum-boum, du boum with the boum-boum, and some.
Ouais, ça c'est la Matadance.
Très bien, on va avoir besoin de nos 5 premiers Matadancers. Who wants to be first? Raise your Matadancers. It's time to dance. Oh, let's go. Très bien, bien.
Hakuna Matata! I have no words!
Un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour nos Matadancers. Let's give them a big hand. Vous voyez, c'est facile de profiter de la vie. And don't forget to spread the Hakuna Matata vibe. Everywhere. Allez, on va bouger dans son petit bout de copie jusqu'au sommet du rocher des lions. Tout le monde dans tout le monde. Let's go.
C'est dégoûtant. Oops. So how about a little help here, please? Can one of you point me to the nearest all-you-can-eat bugs buffet? I'm starving. See you later, everybody.
La 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 la.
Et voilà comme on la sans souci philosophique. Quelque part sur le ciel étoilé. Hey, Tom-toms, you three, the show is over.
I absolutely loved that. Timon's Matadance was so much fun. My only thing I will say is that I think they need to do more of a show and less of a interaction with the crowd. Like, I think that as a standalone show without getting the crowd involved would have been fantastic. But half of it was just distracting because I was watching people like try and fail to dance. That sounds horrible. But it was just like, I don't think we need the crowd interaction, or maybe do it like right at the end, but like give us a show first. Like, I want to see the performers. I don't want to see the crowd, I want to see the performers, that's why I'm here. So that is probably my one negativity of this festival, is that a lot of it is like audience interaction, which some people probably love, but I personally, if I'm coming to a music festival, I don't want to see the crowd in the show. Does that make sense? But it was really fun, and the dancers were insanely talented, as were the instrumentalists. Is that the word? That's what we're going with, instrumentalists, the guys on the drums. And of course Timon and Pumbaa. Loved it. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. Definitely would go and see it again. Definitely not today, just because I'm a busy girl, I've got places to be. But maybe tomorrow, and definitely when I come with my friends in 2 weeks' time, 100% we'll see that again. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like, it was really good vibes, like from the off. So like before it even started, had like really good music playing, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is going to be good. And then it all kicked off, and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. And I really did enjoy that. So now I'm just wandering through Frontierland, because Miguel's Fiesta Latina, or Latina Fiesta, whichever way around it is, starts in 15 minutes. So I can get a decent, I can't speak today, I'm sorry, a decent-ish spot for that. I'm going to watch that. And if I can't, Minnie's marching band is on in half an hour, so I'll go and get a spot for that instead. I also really want an ice cream, but I know everyone's going to have stupidly long queues for an ice cream, so... And I'm not the kind of girly to queue half an hour for an ice cream. Did it once in March and I swore never again. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So yes, let's go check out the crowd for Miguel, and we'll go from there.
El cielo no es azul, ay amor, qué rojo dices tú, ay amor, que ven todo al revés, ay amor, que empiezas con los pies, ay amor, tú me traes un poco loco, un poquitito loco, me estoy adivinando, ¿qué quieres y para cuándo? Ya que estoy celebrando, que me he vuelto un poco loco. Y el mundo es mi familia, que la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Te llevo en mi corazón y cerca me tendrás, a solas de cantar y soñando en regresar. Recuérdame, aunque tengas que mirar, recuérdame, sin imitar ni llorar. Ella con su triste canto te acompañará hasta que en mis brazos tú estés.
Miguel's Latina Fiesta again. It is so fun. I really enjoy that show. They didn't have the 2 dancers that they had yesterday though, which I thought was a bit strange because they were phenomenal. But maybe, you know, maybe they've got different performers for different schedules. I don't know. But it was really good and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad I went and saw it again. And now I'm going for a sit down because standing around waiting for these shows is actually ruining me a little bit. I got to sit down for Timon's Matadance to wait, but that was only like 10 minutes. But oh my god, it's really getting me. I'm not gonna lie, like my back is hurting from like having my backpack on. I'm trying to alternate between like back and front of my backpack, but it's not really helping. The bottoms of my feet feel like they're gonna fall off. And all over I'm just aching. So I'm gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna charge my phone because that's on 24%. And then I'll head back out and see all the things. I think the next thing is probably Rapunzel and Flynn at 5:15, and it's currently 20 to 4. There's like a weird lull for an hour now, but that's absolutely fine because I'm gonna go sit down. And then I'm probably just gonna go to Rapunzel and Flynn like 45 minutes early, just so I can get a really good spot, because that's the last thing from the music festival that I want to see and the thing I've been most looking forward to. So I think that's the plan. Hopefully I can sit down and wait for Rapunzel and Flynn. I'm not going to go now because that's literally an hour and a half and it's just crazy. If I can sit inside somewhere warm, I might grab a drink. And then Cafe Hyperion always has some really good vibes, so I'm going to go sit in there and just relax for a little while and just take it easy. Easy breezy cover girl. I was going to go jump on a ride, but they're all like silly wait times because it's a Saturday. So yeah, just a little sit down, recharge the batteries.
Cafe Hyperion had Mickey ice creams, so I got my ice cream. I still had to queue a very long time for it though. I mobile ordered because the kiosks here you can't use your discounts. So I thought, oh, I'll mobile order because the queues were massive, like to order with a person. 20 minutes I waited for this ice cream. 20 minutes. I'm not impressed. What's the point of mobile ordering if it's not quicker than actually queuing? But I did get chatting to a nice Irish family, so that was quite nice. They were very unimpressed with the long wait as well. Because we're British and we like to queue, but not for no reason. There was literally one guy serving, there was 2 people in front of us, one guy serving, and it took him forever. But I got my ice cream, so I'm going to enjoy it and enjoy the sit down. My feet are burning. So yes, it is currently 4:05, so I've got an hour and 10 minutes till Rapunzel and Flynn, so I'll probably sit here for about 20 minutes and then mosey my way over. But yeah, I'm going to sit and enjoy my ice cream and I'll chat to you in a bit. Please excuse my sunburn, it is getting so much worse. I did reapply my sun cream earlier, but apparently that doesn't matter. The Rapunzel and Flynn show was cute from what I saw. I couldn't really see much. I literally just put my phone and my camera in the air and hoped for the best. I didn't see much. I did sort of see through the crowd and it did look sweet, but I literally got there 45 minutes before and there was like 100 people ahead of me. I was like, what is happening? Like, why has everyone gone nuts for this festival? I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
So I didn't have the best view, unfortunately, but I stuck it out and I waited anyway and I watched it, and it was good and I did enjoy it from what I saw. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to get there like an hour before because I really want to film it front row. That's like the last thing I need to film for my YouTube and see with my own eyes. So I need to do that tomorrow, but from what I saw it was very cute. I have just come to Bellanotte for dinner. Absolute shambles operations in here. Like, they've got 2 sections of the dining rooms closed. It took me probably about 15 minutes to even be served, which is fine. Like, I don't mind waiting, I've got no issue with that. But it's when there's like just a lack of organisation and a lack of staff, and I'm like, this is one of the busiest weekends of the year. It's Easter weekend. Like, get more staff, open more dining rooms. I only came here because I was going to go to Cowboy Cookout, which is closed, and I thought, okay, I'll go to Toad Hall. I haven't been there before, closed. So I was like, I just need dinner, so I'm going to come sit here. So it's not great in here. It is a bit of a shambles, but Disneyland Paris's food operations have never been great and they never learn, but hey ho, I'm not going to whinge. I have just got a spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread and a Fanta. I'm going to sit here for half an hour and then I'm going to go and get a spot for the Grand Orchestra finale, and then I'm heading out of here. I'm getting out of here. I think I'm all peopled out, I'm not going to lie, it's been a lot today. People have been very close, people have been very rude. It's just been like a bit of an irritating day. I've had a wonderful day, don't get me wrong, but it's just been like the people are ruining it. So yeah, I'm going to eat my dinner and go watch the show and then probably just have an early night, which I think I need because I do have to travel home tomorrow as well, which is very sad, but it's going to be a very long day. So yeah, I'm going to have my dinner and I'll catch up with you after. I just finished my dinner. It was actually really delicious. I was really pleasantly surprised by it. Like, the pasta was good, the meatballs were good, the veal meatballs, which is a bit rogue, so they are a bit, not tougher, but they've got a bit more texture to them than like a beef meatball or a pork meatball, but they were really nice, and the sauce was lovely. I'm really impressed with it. 10 out of 10, and obviously garlic bread slaps. Now I'm just heading to Central Plaza. I can hear Goofy's Imaginary Orchestra going on, so it's probably going to be chaos in Central Plaza, but that's okay. I'm gonna go anyway and just, oh god, there's so many people. Sorry, I've literally just come around the corner. It is like a free-for-all. I might just hang out here until it's finished and then see if everyone vacates. Because if not, I ain't seeing no show. Or I'll be seeing it from the sidelines. But yeah, it's very busy. But yeah, I've got about an hour, so I'm just going to chill out. Might pop my headphones in and do a bit of editing, just because an hour is a long time. And with how busy it is, I'm probably not going to have much signal or Wi-Fi to do anything. So yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Hello. My god. What, an hour or so? I'm absolutely drenched. Like, well and truly drenched. So I waited in Central Plaza for an hour, and literally 8 minutes before the show it started like raining, and I was like, okay, this is fine. It's not heavy rain, maybe I'll stop. And about 5 minutes later it did stop. Like, it like literally completely cleared up, and I was like, oh, okay. But the show was doing like 3 minutes from that point, and I was like, I don't feel good about this. But I also remained hopeful because I really wanted to see it again. So I was just like, we're going to remain hopeful and hopefully everything will be okay. And then it was supposed to kick off at 7:30, and 7:30 came and went. And I was a bit like, oh, maybe they're just delaying it because, you know, they're waiting for the weather to clear up and they'll mop the stages and everything will be great. I think I was living like Delulu land at that point. And then I noticed that they'd shut the gates to the stages and I was like, oh no. So we did have an adapted version, sadly. It literally was just the parade floats going around Central Plaza and then down Main Street, which was a shame. Real shame. I was really looking forward to seeing it again. But the good thing is I'm back in 2 weeks and I can watch it again. I think twice I should be able to watch it, maybe 3 times, probably twice. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I say, weather can't be helped. I mean, look at the state of my hair now, it looks awful. It can't be helped. It's one of those things. It was just such a shame because I was really looking forward to it and we've had beautiful weather all day. Like, it's been chilly, but it's been like really sunny and really lovely, and in the sun it's really warm. But yeah, such a shame. I was really looking forward to it. I might just have to watch it because I filmed it yesterday. I might just have to watch that back and just pretend it happened because I'm sad, but it's okay. But yeah, that happened and then it was like a mad dash out of the park by everyone. Like, it literally felt like every man and their dog was leaving the park and I was like, oh my god, this is hell. Luckily I put my umbrella up at that point, so I was like slightly less wet. So what I did is I actually dived into the toilets just at the end of Main Street before the park exit. And I was like, right, I'm just gonna, because I had this really flimsy poncho and it was useless. I was like, I'll take my poncho off. I was like, I'll just, you know, compose myself and then I'll move on. And by the time I'd done that, a lot of people had left, so it was a lot quieter. So that was quite nice. I quickly dove into Studios just to grab a pair of, sorry, they're just on the desk. These for my friend. I think they're really cool. I just don't think they'll suit me. I'm not like a jazzy sunglasses kind of girl, but I got them from my friend, so she's gonna love them. They are very cool. So I quickly jumped into Studios and then I left and I got the train. I got the train to Bussy St George, and as I walked out of the train station, I was wet. Well, I was wet anyway. I was met with horrendously torrential rain and I thought, I'm gonna get soaking wet if I have to walk in that, because it's about a 10-minute walk. And I thought, oh god, and I was like, my foot already feels a bit wet because my Converse are battered. So I was like, I don't know if my foot's wet or whether, like, I don't know if I'm just imagining it. So I thought, well, I better not test it because if my shoes get wet, I've got to wear them again tomorrow. Plot twist, my shoes are very wet and now I'm gonna have to blow dry them. Sorry neighbours. I mean, it's only 8 PM. No, 9 PM? Hang on. 10 to 9, so that's not too bad. I'll quickly blow dry them now and then do them again in the morning if they need it. So yeah, I got a taxi back to my hotel, and had I known the weather was going to get so much worse, I would have just taxied from Marnlow Valley Station, the train station in Disney, back here and just paid a little bit of extra because I paid for the train ticket, so I could have just paid for a taxi all the way here and saved a bit of time. But how was I to know? But it was fine. I got picked up in a bright green Tesla. Like, when I say bright green, I mean like vibrant neon green. It was a choice. I'm not gonna lie, it was a choice, but I'm back now and I'm very happy about it. I've had another amazing day though. It really has been fab. I've loved seeing all the music festival bits. I'm glad I finally got to see all the bits that I missed yesterday as well. I definitely will go back for Rapunzel and Flynn and try and get as close as possible because I love them. But yes, what a day. The music festival is just unreal. My only criticism of it would be the performances in the lands. They need more space or a bigger setting, raised stage. They need something because it's a very intimate show in each land because it's only like tucked away in a little corner. But if you think how many thousands of people are in Disneyland Park, there's probably 50,000 people at any one time. How do you expect all of those people to see this one tiny show tucked away in a corner without them getting there an hour before, which we shouldn't have to do? It should be accessible for everyone, whether you turn up an hour before, 20 minutes before, or 10 minutes before. So that's probably my one criticism of this festival, is that the land shows just need to be bigger. Like, they're really good shows, I really enjoyed them, but they just need to be bigger and more accessible. So yeah. That's my thoughts on day 2 of the Disney Music Festival. And yeah, I'm just back at the hotel now. I'm gonna have a really hot shower and probably do some editing and upload some bits to YouTube. I've got loads of bits and bobs I need to upload still. And then I'm gonna eat some Fanta Lemon. I'm not gonna eat some Fanta Lemon, drink some Fanta Lemon and eat some barbecue lays in bed. And that to me sounds like my idea of a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I think leaving before fireworks was a good shout, to be honest. I think I'm gonna need the rest before travel day tomorrow because I've got a long day tomorrow. I need to pack and there's so much stuff I need to do on my phone, so this is probably for the best. And also now I'm not stood in torrential rain. It's a win-win-win. So yes, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will catch you tomorrow for day 3 of Disneyland Paris and the Disney Music Festival. See you tomorrow.